in the scarcity mindset, people cannot even show vulnerability. They cannot say that, okay, I'm wrong, I need help to get here, right? Because it's like being wrong would diminish your status.
They can't even ask for help.
You can't ask for help, so you are always
diminishes
that's
their
mindset
status.
does. But somebody with a growth mindset is like daily, constantly, you're
looking to grow.
You are becoming better.
Yeah.
Feedback is not an attack on your character.
That's so profound.
I
hope you guys heard that. My wife is so smart. She said feedback is not an attack on your character. That was so profound. Yeah, that was so profound. I didn't mean to stop you. Like I'm saying, I just wanted to make sure I admire you. Hello and welcome to my Growth Club. My name is Emmanuel.
And my name is Lady Grace.
Thank you for tuning in. This is my Growth Club and we are your partner in growth and effective living. So excited to always be here to share some of the things that we are learning on our journey of growth with all of you. So if you love to grow, if you want to challenge yourself to be better, this is the right place for you. If you have not subscribed to our channel yet, please go ahead and subscribe right this moment. It will be such a delight. We have a lot of things to share with all of you. So go ahead and do it. We've been having very wonderful conversations. Myself and my beautiful wife, we've been talking about some of the things that we are learning together as a couple and how we are helping our family to also grow and to develop. So welcome again. Today, we will be talking about something that is very important, the price of a great relationship, that is letting go of ego and pride. Now, this is going to be a very good one because we're going to be talking about game theory. We'll be talking about the ego problem and all the other things in between. So don't go anywhere. Let's get into it. This is a very good one.
I love
we had
it.
A very good conversation before this one. And I think that many people don't realize how much expensive it is to have a great relationship.
Exactly.
When I say expensive, like I'm not saying that you go and buy it in the market, but I'm saying
financially expensive.
The price is actually very costly.
Yeah.
It's actually very costly. It will cost you a lot. A lot of personal maturity. It will cost you a lot of personal investment.
Exactly.
You make a commitment to grow. If you don't, you will not. I mean, of course, you can have a normal relationship where, like you just get through, get by. But I think you want to have a fruitful relationship where it's fulfilling, mutually fulfilling and impactful.
Yeah.
Both will have to challenge themselves to grow.
A lot of intentionality, a lot of deliberate effort.
Right.
And that's what the costly means.
Yeah. And I'm excited that we are, moving a lot of people along this journey because we have to grow. Yeah. That is for sure. We are not like the people we think in our head to be. We're flawed, fundamentally flawed. Yeah. We have a lot of issues. There are a lot of things that we don't even know we don't know.
Exactly. That's
until people point them to you. And then you're like, whoa. Yeah. And one of it is what we're going to be talking about today. Ego, pride, I think this is one of the things. Some people who think they don't have it, right? Because they don't know what it is. But almost everyone has a bit of it. And I will make us begin from the game theory. That was a very good conversation we had. And I remember this was one of my favorite topics in economic class. And it was more like social science. Yeah. So you're kind of looking at it in terms of the market. But I think it was, for me, the fulfilling part of this topic was more about how it applies to relationships and with almost every aspect of life. Politics, ministry, life. Game theory is one of those things that I think everyone needs to understand. Everyone needs to learn about game theory. It will change your life, completely change your life. And we will talk about some of the things about game theory, the game that we play.
The game that we play that we don't know we are playing.
We don't know we are playing.
That's the biggest,
exactly.
When I understood game theory, at some point it was like there was a mirror in front of me. I was like, oh. So
it's the true mirror, right?
Exactly, right.
It shows everything about you.
Everything. And it needs you to be really like sincere, actually, to identify that, okay,
I'm playing this game.
I'm playing this game.
Yeah.
I think I've been playing a lot of this.
I may not be aware, but
I'm not even bring it up, but even we play it in our hearts.
Yeah, because the reason why we call it a game theory, it's because, the concept of a game is that you make an action to win something.
Basketball
to get something.
game.
Exactly.
Football, every
so,
game. Yeah.
Whatever action being taken is towards a particular end.
Exactly.
And life is like that. Every action that we are making is towards a particular goal. So when we play football, for instance, the goal is to score, right? And to win a game or to top a table. If you're an Arsenal fan, then your team is, playing well and then you're happy and all that. If you're not,
my Warriors.
If you're a basketball fan like Gracie and myself, and our team is so terrible right now, but we still hope, we're hoping and confident that at least by the time we get to playoffs, the Warriors will be in good shape.
Yeah.
You were playing because there is something you want to earn, like win, a goal you want to achieve.
Yeah.
So that's why we call this a game theory. And it applies to almost everything. Not just soccer, it's almost every aspect of our life.
In our workplace.
In relationship, every action that we are taking is towards a particular goal. We may not admit it, but it's towards a particular goal.
Yeah.
So we're going to share 3 games that we play, and we will make a proposal to you why you have to be very careful playing the other 2 and try and play the other one. So let's begin with at least the first one, which will be the zero sum.
Zero sum.
You want to explain zero sum?
Zero sum. Even before I go into theory, just imagine it as, okay, how do I get to 0, right?
Yeah.
It's like positive and a negative number. So positive 1 minus
1. Yeah.
And then it becomes 0. It means that it's almost like viewing something like a fixed pie.
Yeah.
So whatever I'm gaining,
someone is losing.
And then whatever you are losing, I'm gaining. So at every point, there's no instance where maybe
both
of
winning.
us, like we can view it as, oh no, this is a win for both of us.
Yeah.
Even if it means, one person being in the limelight or being applauded for it can be, we all want it. We are in this together.
That doesn't really happen.
It doesn't help. And like we said, it's not just in not games. It can be in every relationship.
In
relationship with your work colleagues, relationship with your husbands, boyfriends, relationship with your friends.
Yeah, and this is common in almost everything. Like, for instance, a football game, right? There could be a draw or there is a win.
We don't like draws.
Exactly. In fact, mostly you can have draws that lead to a particular end. So let's say if it is not a league table, we don't draw. So a zero-sum game is a typical example where there is no draw. We don't draw. Yeah. You have to play to the loss of one.
Just like
so that's basketball. We play penalty.
Even if exactly. And then there's overtime.
Basketball, for instance, we have to. Someone has to lose.
5 minutes.
And someone has to win.
Yeah.
That's a zero sum, right? Yeah. And it's just the same with everything in life.
Yeah.
It's not just the game that we. Let me bring it to, let's say class. Right? We can say, well, there's a tie. One is first, the other is second. But status game often are zero sum. When I say status game, I'm talking about the things that bring, like, maybe glory, honor. It's a zero sum because no one wants to share.
Yeah.
We don't want to share glory. It's like, 3 people were first. Well, yeah, that's a good thing, but it's not the same.
At least
vibe.
we find a raw score so that at least we see.
Exactly. So if you were first, that means something, right?
Yeah,
so that's just to speak about the examples, real life examples.
And
of
if you want to see how it works in different types of relationships, like, for example, I'll talk about 4 things. Number 1 is keeping score of who does more.
Yeah.
Right. So let's say in a relationship, you are saying, okay, I'm the one doing ABC.
Yeah.
And then it makes you lose sight of the effort the other person is.
That's so true.
Is doing.
Yeah.
All the contributions every day is about me. I want my value to be elevated even in the relationship, right?
Because it's a status game.
It's a status game.
And if my contribution is known and seen, I'm the most praised.
Exactly.
Right? I'm the most glorified.
Yeah.
That's literally what we're doing, and we're not very conscious of it. And it could happen also in teams. This is why in academia, they make sure that you credit the source, because the human being wouldn't credit they want to take the credit. And so that's it.
And
that's
how
a zero sum.
To your example, even in the workplace, right?
Yeah.
So it means a lot. Say if I work with you and then you are sending the email, right? Let's say you are my boss, and then you also have another boss. I will feel so happy when you write in the email and say, this was done by Grace.
Yeah.
Imagine you don't say that.
Yeah.
How I will feel.
Exactly. Because
I want to be credited.
you want to be credited because you actually put in the work. But the worst part is where we have an attitude where we want to take the credit. We want people to do it, and then we say we did it.
Exactly.
Or perhaps we let them do the hard part or the most difficult part. Then we will try and contribute to it a little bit, and then we will still say, well, we made it happen.
Yeah.
It's a zero sum. People who act like this, and it's a very common thing. It's so common that it has become part of our life that we don't even
see. That's the thing. That's why I said it was like a mirror to me.
Yeah.
When I was like, oh, there's this game we're actually playing that we don't.
Because it's a game. There is a reward. There is an end to whatever action we're taking.
Exactly.
And that is why it's a game. And go read about game theory.
Yeah.
Go read about that. Okay. It's going to change your life. You want to give more to that?
It brings me to the second point of another way to see zero-sum game in relationships is needing to be right in every argument. Let's even not like fight necessarily. Let's go to the workplace where, you are smart. Other people are smart too. Of course, if you're not smart, you wouldn't have been there, right? And maybe there's someone brings an idea that 100% that this is a fantastic idea.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, let me see how I can even enhance it better.
No.
Anyone playing a zero-sum game will not try and enhance and say, oh, yeah, you made a very good point. Oh, okay, how can we refine it? The person will now be sitting there, okay, how can I have an alternative view for people to say that, no, Grace is also so smart?
Yeah. Yeah. This is oh God, it's so subtle. It creates oppositions that we are not aware of.
Exactly.
Because it's like, I'm just trying to contribute.
Yeah, I'm also sharing my idea. I need
to
also contribute.
It's really not so. It's actually because, of course, you have to also look for how to, maybe if you think better or you think like there's something better that could be done, it's okay to share your ideas, but that's not what is happening. You set your heart against people because if they are seen to be smart, like this is why I call it the status game. If they are seen to be smart, they will not see you to be smart.
Exactly.
So, if their idea is seen to be better, then you would not be that. And often the people who think of themselves high, they suffer most.
Yeah.
Because if I think I'm smart, and I've had a lot of these instances in my own life, where I think I'm smart, it means I've got to find something smart to say, even when people have said things that are smart. I could say, well, what they said is very good, and that's fine.
Want to find something,
but I have to find because I think I am, and I want people to know I am. So I have to find something to actually make that point. And it's so common, not just in work relationship, it's also common in love relationships many times where like someone says something, you've got to say something.
You have to. It's
okay sometimes to just acknowledge that, you know what, but the reason why we have this is actually because we're playing a game that if the game that we're playing is a zero sum, this is the effect of it. These are symptoms of it. So here is what we will say. The way this game is, you're not conscious of it. So you're not like saying, I'm deliberately doing that. No. But it starts with the mindset you have. And before we end, we will talk about the scarcity mindset and the abundance mindset. Because when you think of, for instance, admiration to be fixed. Okay. And we also talk about fixed and growth mindset. Because that's where it comes from. Fixed mindset is where you perceive the pie to be fixed, like you said. If it's fixed, then it's fixed. If they get the love, I don't get the love. If they get the admiration, I don't get the admiration. If they get the praise, I will not get the praise. So I'm fighting for the praise. Because it's fixed. If they get it, I don't get it. It's a sad reality, but it's a very common thing in teams. It's a very common thing in love relationships. And I think we can actually get that, because if we don't fix this, the problem will be a negative sum game. And a negative sum game is where now, in trying to play a zero sum, that is, I want to win, so you've got to lose. And if you are winning, it means I am losing.
Yep.
There's something, I love this German word. I don't know whether I'm getting the pronunciation right, but it's Schandefreude. I don't know. You can check it out. There's a long word. I can't even spell it. But basically what that means, it's a German word that they've borrowed in the English language, which means that you find satisfaction from people's misfortune.
Misfortune, exactly.
And catastrophe. So if something bad happens to them,
Yeah.
at least my situation is not that bad.
Oh, apparently mine was even better.
The reason is this, and this is the extreme of it, is what the Bible called covetousness. So it's almost like, I want what you have.
Yeah.
So jealousy, envy, covetousness, Schadenfreude, all of them come from the very same source.
Yeah.
The game we play is zero sum.
Yeah.
So if someone is winning, oh my God, I'm losing. You know, if my friends are going, you know, higher in life, they're doing better in career, they're having a family, oh my God, I'm losing. It's just like, so all of those things are symptoms of that.
You can't, the day they lose that job or lose that thing,
I'm telling
you think,
you this.
be like, oh.
So people, they say that envy and jealousy have no cure. Well, I think they do. That is to change the game you play.
Another example, which sometimes I think we point it a bit to men, maybe the opposite may be true, is where your partner's success even becomes like a threat to yours, right?
Yeah.
Let's say you and I in a relationship, I'm the woman and I'm thriving in my career. I'm
doing well, making more money.
Yeah. The man, I think naturally they say men have a lot of ego. So it's like, if my wife is in the limelight, then you know, I can, it's like, oh, then it's making me less of a man.
Exactly.
Maybe the opposite can be true. I don't know if women also feel the same.
I mean, if the woman is also playing that game,
exactly, then that's when it's more common with men. So it can even happen that the woman cannot celebrate even her success because she gets some promotion and it's difficult because the man cannot be happy. Sometimes people may show it, but if you go, that's why we talked about sincerity, to know whether you're playing this game or not. To look deep within your heart, are you genuinely happy for her?
Yeah. And
it's as though you are in competition with each other.
You may not even be genuinely happy. Sometimes not because you're a bad person, but because also you fear social judgment.
Exactly.
How society will judge you, basically. Because you are not the only one playing the game. Society is also playing the same game. And so society will judge you through the very same lens. Like, look at the woman and look at the man. And it's a common thing. So, no, we're not trying to judge. We're trying to point to you why this is happening. It's happening because of the game we played. And this is a zero-sum game. Of course, your brain is not telling you're playing a zero-sum game, but your brain is perceiving that admiration, praise, glory, honor are limited. They are fixed. So if one person gets it,
another person doesn't get it. It's not both our
your brain is not making it up. It's because it's seeing it all through society. For instance, if you go and watch a soccer game, someone wins, someone loses. The fans, one fan is happy, the other fan is sad. It's the way we see things.
If there's a draw, everybody
it's like, oh yeah, of course. Yeah, it was okay, but and that's the way life is for many people. And we bring that into our work relationship and even to our love relationship.
And even to friendships, right? That's why sometimes you cannot
even support.
You cannot even support the successes of your friends. You see someone in a business doing well. Hardly
your own friend,
your friends patronizing.
Your own friend, sincerely, it's a game.
It's
like, oh, look at them, they're doing well. What about me? It's a game that we play and we don't know. Like, it's just that's the way it is for many people. And that's why Jesus will say, no prophet has any glory in their home, because it's a game.
It's a game.
Glory, honor, status game.
Yeah.
Riches, status game. And let me say this. It's worse when the people are from a poor society. Because, like, again, we'll talk about the scarcity mindset very soon. Because this game happens as a result of scarcity. Right? The reason why the pie is fixed is because it's limited. For many people. And I've shared this with the team at TGLC before. Because the pie is limited, if you get it, I won't get it. That's the way we think. So places where people are poor, this is why it's very common among Africans to support. I've always said this. And we will continue to be poor because two people could come together. A business can say, wow, I see that guy. He's very talented. Let me support and let them build together so we all can share. No, we can't. In fact, the worst case, we will pull them down. And when we pull them down, then what?
Then what?
So eventually we destroy societies because poverty is a very serious disease that eats into our mindset. It creates a scarcity mindset.
Yeah.
Scarcity mindsets create a zero-sum game.
Yeah.
And so the people continue to be poor.
Yeah.
So I know we blame government and other things, but at the core of it, it's a game we're playing.
We don't support each other.
We can't support. Not even like so if they win, then what? What happens to me?
Exactly.
And what about my father who says, can't you see your friend?
Yeah.
So we've been nurtured in that way.
Trained like that. And it's so common. If let's say you are scrolling even through Instagram.
Yeah.
You just go. You see things of your friends. You quickly go.
Exactly. But you enjoy other things made by people you don't know. Because it's a zero-sum.
And
it's a zero-sum.
We keep, like you were talking about, we keep playing this zero-sum game. We keep playing. Then it eventually leads to the worst case scenario. That's negative sum game.
Yeah.
In mathematics, it's like -1 minus 1. So it becomes -2. We all lose.
So it's a lose-lose for everybody. It's a lose-lose, friends. That's the worst thing that we could ever do to ourselves.
Yeah.
It's a lose-lose.
Yeah.
In a relationship, this will look like, let's say, okay, oftentimes it's about ego, right?
Yeah.
So let's say we're having a conversation.
Mm-hmm.
The man wants to be right.
Mm-hmm.
The woman wants to be right.
Yeah.
So what happens? We fight.
Yeah.
So maybe the man will say something to hurt you. Say, maybe you're a foolish girl. And then the woman too say, you two are foolish girl.
We want to hurt each other.
So we hurt each other. Negative sum. We both lose. And eventually our relationship actually loses.
It loses.
Because negative sum.
Yeah.
In a team, this one says, this one that, boom, it loses.
Yeah.
That's why I try to safeguard for teams that I lead. I try to safeguard the team towards oneness. Because if you don't, and oneness is the most difficult to achieve. Because if you don't, the human nature will destroy. This is why businesses are very difficult to build. This is why founders fight a lot. Because eventually the business suffer.
Yeah.
So because I've got to be right, you've got to be right. And here's the point. If you don't want to get into a negative sum, at least try and let the other person win. An eye for an eye will lead everyone blind. Right. This is the problem because many people can't do that.
Yeah.
I learned this quite early. And so you sometimes you ask me, why are you, I'm like, it's okay.
Yeah.
Because there's this concept we learned about understanding. And this is something we heard from someone, a friend of ours at their wedding. Yeah. The man really explained understanding in a way that I've never heard it before. He says, think about understanding this way. Two egos are standing.
We are all here.
So understanding means that when one ego is standing, your ego goes under.
Yeah.
It doesn't mean they're right.
Yeah.
It doesn't mean that
make you a less person.
It just means that it creates understanding and it makes relationships thrive. Now, if there is no understanding, there is standing. Both of you are fighting. You're always going to have issue. Your relationship is going to break.
Yeah.
Standing, negative sum.
Yeah.
Understanding, at least it's zero sum. Well, sometimes standing means we can thrive with good ideas.
Yeah.
Means you've got a point. I also have a point. We'll talk about positive sum. But in the negative side, standing is just a fight. Under, both of you are foolish. That's what creates, I'm not going to talk to you.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm also not going to talk to you.
Yes.
That we say we don't talk to each other. So we are never talking to each other. Standing, we're going to fight. So somebody will hit this person, the other person will hit the person, even sometimes fight to the point of death.
I'm not going to talk to you. I'm not going to give my husband food.
I'm telling you, people think it's an anger issue.
Yeah.
It's a game we play.
Yeah.
This is what creates narcissistic people and narcissistic tendencies because it's an ego issue. I want to win.
Yeah.
I want to win. Yeah. Let them win. I tell you, it's hard. I've done it several times in my life. I've not died. Sometimes people even grow up and they realize it. But let them win.
Yeah.
If you realize an ego is standing, let them win. Go under. Yeah. It's okay. Yeah. So my favorite term is I understand you.
I understand you. Yeah.
I understand you. Maybe for now you can take this with you also. I understand you. And I understand you does not mean I think you're right. Exactly. But I understand you. Like I don't add that part because they still wouldn't be happy if you add this part. But you just say I understand you. But in your mind, it doesn't mean you're right. It just means I see your ego standing and I cherish the relationship.
So
I cherish the team being one. I cherish the people, and so I will go under.
So this reminds me of why Jesus even said to the disciples that they may be one.
Yeah.
Because it's so profound. If we are not one, everything destroyed. Even in relationship, people can literally destroy trust and intimacy just to prove a point. Let's say for some reason a partner cheats on the other, and then the person feels like, oh my God, how can you cheat on me?
Yeah.
What? Okay, I will show him that I can also be valued. I also have something. And then they'll also go and cheat just to hurt you.
Yeah.
Eventually, that's negative.
They destroy themselves.
The marriage is
They destroy themselves. I mean, look at the effect of broken homes on children, and no one cares.
Yeah.
Why? Because lose.
Lose.
I mean, you heard me.
I heard you.
I heard you.
Yeah.
Like, no. I can't forgive you.
Yeah.
You know, it's a game we play, folks. I'll tell you the truth. And when you understand game theory, it changes something in your mind, and it changes something in your heart, and all of a sudden, you are lifted above envy, jealousy, slander, all the other things. You know, sometimes someone feels that, oh well, in a meeting, maybe the point we're not taking. They'll go around, you know, gather a couple of people so that they can spread other things about the other one.
Yeah.
The reason why they do that, they slander people. Yeah. So the Bible frowns on these things, because I think what the Bible is doing is presenting to us that this problem we have is a sin problem. That is, we fell short of that glory. It means that we started, after the fall of man, we started living under, you know, those limitations. That is scarcity.
Yeah, scarcity.
Before the fall, we lived in abundance. So sin is actually a scarcity problem. Almost everything about sin is actually a scarcity problem.
That's profound.
I'm telling you, it's a scarcity mindset problem. When people have jealousy, envy, a lot of these things is because so God wanted us to live in abundance. But yet
we lost that glory.
We lost that glory, and we lived in it. So when you remember, if you remember the curse, like when he was telling about, he said you will toil to eat, because we moved into scarcity, and that is what is creating all this problem. But folks, we can play a better game. We can play a positive sum game. Positive sum game is win. It means the game does not end unless both win. Yeah, and that's everything. It means that even if I win, I want you to win. Yeah. If you win, I want to help you win. It's a positive sum, because we both don't win if we both don't win. Yeah. Do you get what I mean? Like there is no win if we both don't win. I think this is what Christianity is about. If you really listen to Jesus, this is exactly what he was pointing to the people. You know, you've got to be well. It's like, if I am well and you're not well, you've got to be well. Yeah. This is the concept of giving. I mean, I want to make sure you have. Yeah. It's what creates better functional societies. It's what creates better relationships. So in a relationship where people are playing positive sum, like myself and you, we've been playing this for a while, and it's been clear.
Helping each other.
You know, you wanted to do lift. I didn't say, follow me because I'm the man. No, I said, can we build lift? Yeah. Right? And you lead lift. And we've been doing that when we were building, our Grace Life organization with our friends. We've been in that. We want to make sure both will win when it comes to your career, when it comes to your life, when it comes to, there was a time we had to write an exam. I had to leave work
to just make sure I have all the time.
So that you could pass your exam.
Playing a zero-sum game, will be like,
no, why should I be the one to do that? In fact, if you pass and you become something,
then it's going to be
what about me? It's a terrible thing. And so relationships that thrive because they play a positive sum. It means that they want both to win. Yeah. That is the only thing I've seen in life that works. Yeah. Relationships thrive when they play a positive sum game. They play a win-win game. Win-win. I win, you win. Yeah. I want you to win. Yeah. You want me to win.
We take every step to
If I am going higher, I want to make sure I pull you along. I want to challenge you to be better. Yeah. I want to make sure that, we have our notion system. We even share learnings. The things that I'm learning, she's learning. Yeah. The thing she's learning, I'm learning. We collaborate more because we want to make sure that everyone is getting better. Growing. I think this is how we actually create better relationships. But this cannot be possible because of ego and pride. And that is why we've got to put them away. And that brings us to the second problem. which is the scarcity problem. The first one is the game theory problem, but now the scarcity problem is where ego takes over because the pie is fixed.
Yeah.
Admiration is limited. So if someone is admired in a team, I'm not admired. Praise is limited. If someone is praised, I'm not praised. So it's a scarcity mindset. We think it's the reason why we are a lot of, like, in our part of world, in Africa, many people are corrupt. I mean, if you have, it's like, okay, to get this particular position, I've got to do A, B, C, D.
Just,
Because it's limited. It's a scarcity mindset. It's what is creating corruption. It is what is creating envy. It is what creates jealousy. It is what creates almost every social problem. The scarcity mindset. Because the scarcity mindset creates a fixed mindset. It means that the pie is fixed. The pie cannot grow.
No.
The amount is limited. What we have. And it could be true because, in a sense, for instance, when you think about money, the money in the system is kind of limited, even though there is a lot, but it's limited. So we are fighting for money and we want to have more. It means we've got to take from people. Someone needs to put a gun to your head to take your money. Someone needs to cheat to take your money. Like, that's the thinking we have. It could be a natural human problem because of the way human beings are, but we can grow above that. To have two important mindsets, abundance mindset and growth mindset. Abundance mindset will create a growth mindset. Abundance mindset means love is not fixed. Love can grow when it's shared. It means that admiration can grow when it's shared. When I give you credit, it doesn't let people love me less. It doesn't let people admire me less. It doesn't let people think I'm not smart enough. It actually grows. It means people admire you more when you share, when you acknowledge that they are better than me.
Even sometimes the scarcity problem, people cannot even be vulnerable because they think vulnerability means you
lose your status.
You lose your status. In the scarcity mindset, people cannot even show vulnerability. They cannot say that, okay, I'm wrong. I need help to get here, right? Because it's like being wrong would diminish your status.
They can't even ask for help.
You can't ask for help. So you are always,
diminishes their status.
Mindset does. But somebody with a growth mindset is like daily, constantly. You are growing.
You're looking to grow.
You are becoming better. Feedback is not an attack on your character.
That's so profound.
I
hope you guys heard that. My wife is so smart. She said, feedback is not an attack on your character. That was so profound. That was so profound. I didn't mean to stop you. Like I'm saying, I just wanted to make sure I admire you. But that was so profound. Feedback is not an attack on your character.
And the abundance mindset, both partners, your needs can be met. It's like you view it like we are in a partnership.
If you win, I can also win.
In
fact, if you win, I will win. Your win is my win. I like that. I mean, that's how you grow. Your win is my win. So I want to make sure if I'm doing well, I'm doing well for us. If you're doing well, you're doing well for us. Come on. Throw away the ego. Okay? Just throw it away. Throw away the pride. I get it. There are many people who have, I wouldn't say that they are narcissistic. I'm saying that they have a lot of narcissistic tendencies. This is hard. It's hard for them.
Very hard, right?
Because it's almost like they're losing every part of their being. So you want to say that I'm not an alpha? You want to say that I'm not the smartest? You want to say that, like, I don't have to be the smartest in the room? No, like,
anywhere I go, my presence must
hard.
be felt.
Like, it's hard. It's hard for people with such tendencies. I'm telling you, I get that. But I think it's only hard because of the mindset. The scarcity mindset. We can throw that away and have an abundance mindset. It's hard because of, the fixed mindset. Many people think of fixed mindset as a solution. No. Fixed mindset is when you see the pie as fixed. When you see the situation as fixed. You can throw that away and you can have a growth mindset. Growth mindset means that the pie can grow. It means whatever we are fighting for, it could be enough for everyone. Like people will say that the sky is big enough for every star. It can be enough for everybody. Everybody can grow. And I think there's a wisdom in nature for that, sincerely. The top is big enough for everyone. So it's okay. Stop. It's fine. I get that. I'm not saying think of yourself to be stupid. I'm not saying think of yourself to be less. I'm saying that ego is the enemy.
It is.
So we're going to recommend this book by Ryan Holiday. Ego is the Enemy. Yeah. It's a book that will change your life. And then we will recommend the second book, that is Leadership and Self-Deception by the Abinger Institute. If you can find that book, go read that. It will let you understand the box that we put people in. And it will let you understand the game that we play and a lot of other things that will really change your life. And I love to just take my counsel from the Bible. What you treasure in your heart is what is the problem. Yeah. And what you treasure, if it is money, the Bible says you can't serve two masters. Now, what that means is that in your life, one will win. If you treasure money, of course, money is fixed. Yeah. To some extent, we can print all the money in the world. We can't. We can print like inflation will just devalue all the money. So we can't do that. So if what you really cherish is money, that's what it will be. Yeah. If what you really cherish is glory, of course, you can share glory with everybody. It diminishes the value of the glory. You know, you want to be praised. There should be, your name is mentioned. Yeah. But what if you don't treasure that? Yeah. What if you begin to love something different? That's why we've always been highlighting on your heart set. It begins from there, what you value, what you treasure. Yeah. If you value the things that are fixed by their nature, you play a zero-sum game, which oftentimes will lead to a negative sum game because it doesn't help anyone. Yeah. But if you change your thinking, you will change your life. Yeah. Well, this is all time will permit us for today's conversation. We'll be back next week. If you've not subscribed to the channel, go ahead and hit subscribe. I cannot believe that we're giving these things for free. Yeah. Because the amount of effort, the books we've read, the discussions we've had, and we just giving it to you guys for free. Can you imagine that? So tell that girlfriend, go ahead and subscribe. Tell that husband, get them here. If you don't, voila. I don't know how to say that in English. So thank you all for tuning in and being with us. Go get our Notion system on mygrowthclub.org and our journal on Amazon. You can also find all of that on My Growth Club. We have another announcement to make before we go. Our club is coming back live. We've not been able to meet, unfortunately, but we are still making sure we get more people to join. So go on our website, mygrowthclub.org, and hit the club. Fill in the form. Let us know that you want to join, because that we can hear from you and we can share with you. You can ask us questions and we'll try and answer. So life is tough, so let's do it together. Yeah. Thank you so much, my beautiful wife, for being here. It's a good conversation. We'll catch you guys another time. Yeah. Bye-bye.
Bye.